Disclaimer, I do not own any of the clips used in this video. This video is for critique purposes only. This is protected under fair use. Please do not flag my video. Thank you. Hey noob, how are you, bro? Yeah, I did see the Ricegum video. No, I'm not planning on making a video on him anytime soon. Well, it's because my channel isn't really, isn't based on commentaries and things like that. It's actually more, gaming based, so yeah. Money? Oh, I didn't know I could make a lot of money off this drama. You know, fine, I'll make a video on it. If you give me millions of dollars, I'll do it. Thanks for the advice, bro. I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. I think someone's in there. Hello? Shit.
Wait, oh my god, I can just flex on her. Yes. I'm rich as f. I have a lot of like cool.
Thank you, Bleach Gods! Thank you! Hey guys! Callence here today. We are back with a brand new video. Today we are taking a look at Ricegum's response to iDubbbz's Content Cop. Now there's a huge bit of drama going on this week, and I kind of want to talk about it and put my 2 cents in so I can take out another 5 million cents. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so rich after this video goes live, man. I'm gonna make $1 billion off this video, man. All this juicy YouTube drama gonna make me rich. But anyways, let's start the video. Ricegum, a sad, pathetic excuse for a YouTuber. This man is a rich, greedy liar who constantly manipulates the situation to make himself look good, while overlooking any fair criticism pointed out by iDubbbz. Yes, I am here to analyze Ricegum's response to iDubbbz's Content Cop. Now, iDubbbz makes a lot of fair points against Ricegum, from rape jokes to bragging to lies told by Ricegum. The one point Ian made at the very beginning of his video is how Ricegum can be criticized.
Because it seems like he has this disregard for what he can be criticized for. Hey dumbass, you did something stupid in the past, you can be criticized for it.
Ian, or iDubbbz, covered all of Ricegum's sins in the format of the 7 deadly sins: lust, greed, pride, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Now Ian's video was well made, funny, and overall amazing. Now, seeing as the video was on Ricegum, let's see how he responded.
This guy is literally in love with me. He is obsessed with me. Get off of my dick, bro.
Oh god, this is gonna be a long video to make. Let's start off by analyzing his intro.
I can just flex on her. Yes. I'm rich as f. I have a lot of cool clothes and a house in the hill. I'm like famous too.
He starts off by making a joke out of one of Ian's main criticisms, which is Ricegum constantly brags and boasts and flexes constantly.
I'm rich as f. I have a lot of cool clothes and a house in the hill. I'm like famous too.
And it's just, yeah. Ricegum chooses to start off by jokingly bragging to some random girl he wants to fuck, saying how he has a massive channel and he earns a lot of money and shit. Not funny, and by Ricegum making a joke out of a valid point that just really discredits the whole video. Ian made a valid point, and Ricegum decides the first thing his viewers need to see is him making a joke out of a very valid point. Leafy did this, and look where it's gotten him. I also want to mention that I have made a similar joke to this. Take my very intro to this video. I'm gonna be so rich after this video goes live, man. I'm gonna make $1 billion off this video, man. All this juicy YouTube drama gonna make me rich. Take the intro for example. I over-exaggerate how I want to make money off of this video, and the whole reason why I'm making this video is for the money. Now that's not true at all. I don't make money off of YouTube. None of my videos are monetized, therefore I make $0 and 0 cents off this video and any video that goes live onto this YouTube channel as of the recording of this video, which is October 16th, 2017. Sure, maybe next year I'll have my videos monetized. I don't know. But as of now, nada. Not a cent, not a dollar, not nothing. I'm doing this for the pure entertainment that is making YouTube videos. Now, that's why my joke worked. It works because I over-exaggerate the fact that I'm doing this for the money when in reality I'm not. The joke only works if the person who's being critiqued doesn't do what they're being critiqued about. In which case, if Ricegum actually didn't flex a lot, it was just that one time or that one little itty-bitty situation where it appeared to be boasting, then yeah, the joke would have worked then, because that means the critique is not fair, and in all honesty, the critique is rubbish and it's not good, and it was an invalid critique. But in this case, he's been validly critiqued. The point that iDubbbz has made against Ricegum is very valid, and it's a fair point to be criticized about, yet he makes a joke out of it. Therefore, the joke just doesn't work in that case. Like I said before, the joke only works if the critique made against you is false. So yeah, it doesn't work.
Just type in rice, I should just pop up. I mean, I just type in R, I mean, I should pop up.
It looks like you're losing a lot of subscribers.
I also want to add that this is the worst acting ever. It seems so forced, and I don't know if that's the point, but I thought that the acting both by Ricegum and the actress in the video is absolute dog shit. Also, you gotta love the cliche music used in the background when Ricegum finds out that he's losing all of his subscribers. It just adds the shitty atmosphere this video already provides.
If you guys are unaware.
Oh god, his intro cuts out so randomly. It's really jarring and out of place. It kind of feels like his intro was longer at first, but he ended up cutting out a bit or something. I honestly don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that he's a shitty editor. In which case, he probably wouldn't really care because he's a musician, man.
In the video, he portrays me as like this money hungry. I only care about money. I only care about fame and myself. And I'm very boastful and bragging.
Now, one of the first things Ricegum brings up is how Ian portrayed him as, in his content cop, saying that he portrayed him as very boastful and bragging. Now, this is half true in the content cop. Ian does make it a point to talk about Ricegum's constant bragging or flexing, but as Ian points out in his content deputy,
No, I don't portray you that way. You portray yourself that way. That's why I used video clips of you portraying yourself that way.
and this is one of the very few times I'm going to discuss Ian's content deputy, and the reason for that is because I don't want to just, regurgitate all the points he made in his content deputy. I kind of just want to talk about my own personal points, but I'm going to bring it up now because I feel like it's a Ian made a very valid point. Ian said that Ricegum portrays himself that way, not Ian himself. Ian also makes other valid points to support his argument against Ricegum, argument that Ricegum is a greedy, selfish, prideful, sinful content creator, using many various clips to support his argument. So yeah, Ian does not portray you as a greedy person. He does not portray you as a boastful or bragging person, Ricegum. You portray yourself that way. And yeah, that's the point. So yeah, you kind of lost that argument there, so yeah, let's move on to the next point.
No, but all seriousness, it was a really good video. The video was funny, entertaining. He did his research. You just gotta give him props for it.
Now, Ricegum does give Ian credit, saying that it was a good video, which is fair enough. I agree. Ian's video was very well made. It was very good with a lot of research and time put into it. And honestly, I think most people will agree that that the Ricegum content cop was the best content cop made. What does that have to do with anything? What does this prove? Does this prove that you're not an asshole? What's the point of this? Fucking sucking dick, What the hell, why are you trying to prove, Ricegum? Are you trying to suck his dick? Are you gay, you fucking faggot? For fuck's sake, man, get to the point. Stop sucking Ian's dick for views and money, okay? It's not funny, it's not good, it doesn't help your video at all, so please stop it. Just get to the fucking point already. Rape jokes. It's either really funny or really insulting. You see, about a year ago, Ricegum said while talking to a rape victim,
What, he raped you? No, but did it feel good though? How long did the rape last for?
and then when the rape victim responded with,
5 minutes or less.
Ricegum says,
It's not that bad. Did you sue him and shit or not? So guys, if you want to rape her, she won't sue you, so.
now these are just jokes, but really insensitive ones. Now Ricegum admits that these jokes were insensitive and apologized to the rape victim for making these jokes. But just because he said sorry doesn't change the fact that you fucked up and made a joke that was unfunny and insensitive. He brings up the fact that he said sorry and the victim forgave him.
Because I've already said sorry to the girl. Like, if she's not mad, why are you guys mad? But anyways, I guess sorry isn't enough. I mean, I guess I really fucked up. But I can still fix this.
I admit that saying sorry is the most courageous act a human can perform. To admit that you fucked up and apologize is a noble thing. But with that being said, it doesn't mean that the incident will go away. We all know that you made that joke. Whether you apologize or not doesn't change the fact that you made them, even if the victim forgave you. No matter what you say, you will be criticized for making that joke. And that was Ian's point. You can be criticized.
Hey, dumbass, you did something stupid in the past. You can be criticized for it.
His point wasn't the fact that you're this immoral piece of shit. At least that wasn't his point when talking about the rape victim. His point was that you can be criticized about making these jokes.
Hey, dumbass, you did something stupid in the past. You can be criticized for it.
And honestly, I agree. You can be, and you should be. Now on the flip side, rape jokes can also be really funny. You just gotta know how to make them and when to make them. Ian once made a few rape jokes in the past, saying things like,
Rape is good.
which is clearly a joke and isn't nearly as insensitive. Ricegum tries his best to try and make Ian look like a hypocrite, which is absolutely pathetic. To bring up all these rape jokes Ian has made in the past, and like I said earlier, rape jokes can either be really funny or really insulting. If you make a rape joke towards a rape victim, expect it to be taken in an insulting manner, whether or not the rape victim found it funny or not. Whether the rape victim knew you were joking or not, you will be criticized about it.
You can be criticized for it.
And people will take it as insulting. Now, if you make a joke towards a bunch of 16-year-olds, you know, prepubescent teens, you know, jerking off and shit, expect they'll get a laugh out of that. Also, when it comes to these jokes, that can be taken completely negatively. You gotta know where to draw the line, because rape is considered to be very dark and very evil. To rape someone, to force sex onto a person who does not wish to have sex is evil and definitely not good. So when IDub says rape is good, randomly, it is funny. When you ask a rape victim if the rape felt good,
No, but did it feel good though?
it is really insulting, even to me, whether it be taken as a joke or not. The next point I want to make is the amount of filler in this video. The unnecessary bits that make this response much worse. In one bit, Ricegum apologizes to the rape victim again.
Feel bad because not to just you though, just to all the rape victims out there, and just like it wasn't funny, you know what I mean? And I just
Don't feel bad. I know you didn't mean it.
You know, saying sorry is only a noble thing when you say it once, but if you constantly keep saying sorry, it loses its meaning. It's kind of like saying the word fuck. When you say fuck a million times over like the way I do, yeah, I mean, people aren't going to take it seriously anymore when you say it. When you say the word fuck, they're going to be like, oh yeah, he says it all the time, you know, it's nothing, it's nothing. But if you never swear, you're just a fucking Christian who never swears, who never says an F word, who never says any swear word whatsoever, and you randomly just say, fuck, people are going to take you seriously. People are going to believe that you're really pissed, you're really insulted, whatever. And the same can go for sorry. With words with big meanings like fuck or sorry, whether it be negative or positive, sorry being more positive and fuck being more negative, if you say it very rarely and you say it once to this one person, they're gonna take you seriously. So when you say sorry, say it once, and they'll take you seriously, and it'll be a very noble thing. But to say it multiple times to the same person, it kind of loses its fucking meaning. So yeah, without it sounding genuine, it's purely meaningless. And that's kind of how this joke apology comes off. It just feels meaningless. It doesn't have any emotion to it. It doesn't have any, what would be the word, meaning. It doesn't have any genuine emotion and meaning to it. Therefore, it just comes off as such an insult to me and the other viewers watching. I mean, you made a joke, you said sorry, and all is forgiven. Great. But then you say sorry again as a joke. It just makes the whole thing worse, and it makes you look like a dirty cunt. So yeah, let's not say sorry a million times if you do something wrong. So all my viewers watching, if you fuck up, say sorry and move on with your life. Don't just keep saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Because saying that will only make the situation worse, and in this case, it makes Ricegum look like a dirty bitch. Ricegum, I'm not mad at you because you said sorry only once. I am mad because you made a shitty joke. Then when you were critiqued for making a shitty joke, you go ahead and apologize again. As a joke. Sure, you can say sorry, and both your audience and the rape victim can forgive you. But it won't change the fact that you made a stupid joke, and you can be criticized about it.
You can be criticized for it.
Just letting you know. It won't change the fact that you said something really insulting. I know you can't change what you said, but saying sorry 1,000 times won't make me hate you any less. Also, the same fucking music is in the background as the intro. It really pisses me off, okay? It makes the video so much worse. Not only that, but there's so many bits, such as the rape victim dancing and stripping in front of fucking Ricegum while he flexes yet again. You shooting money out of his money-shooting gun? Look, if I wanted to see strippers strip, I'd go down to my local strip club. Or at the very least, watch fucking Pornhub or some shit. But this whole scene seems to be so off-putting. I don't know why, but seeing a rape victim dance in a stripper pole seems so disturbing, and it's unnecessary and ruins the video further. I feel that the only reason why this scene is in the video is so that Ricegum's 12-year-old audience has something to jerk off to. Trust me, a bunch of horny 12-year-olds would love to see a stripper dance on a pole. There is a bit where they go shopping for lingerie. And that too is really, really cringy and really, really awkward. Why do I need to see you two shop? Why? Is this a joke? Either way, these bits are unfunny and add nothing to the video. If anything, it takes away from the quality of the video. Just saying. Now I know Ian has these tiny little bits in his content cop, but they were actually funny and had a story behind them. In the Ricegum content cop, the whole backstory that Ian makes is about this cult called Hype Beast cult, which go out and murder people, leading up to an epic conclusion with an epic diss track. I know Ricegum is trying to copy Ian for comedy's sake or whatever, but it's not funny. It makes the quality of Ricegum's video much, much worse. The next point Ricegum makes is about the stream clips Ian used. Ricegum says that in the stream clips from 2 to 3 years ago, a point that he really emphasizes because he was different 2 to 3 years ago. Back then he was trying to be different and unique so he could grow. I mean, fair point, people do change over time, but a point Ian made very clear is that you have not changed much.
But what you've done in this video is you've shown that you have not changed at all. You have not changed at all. You have not changed at all.
The whole sexual clips Ian uses in the lust, sin portion of his video show that you like women and want to show off and such. The stream clips are cringy and unfunny. I guess not a lot has changed since then.
You have not changed at all.
But at the same time, Ian wasn't using these clips to prove how cringy Ricegum is. In fact, he barely even mentioned the stream clips. Ian is not leafy. He does not use cringe as a valid point in his arguments. On top of that, Ricegum goes out of his way to show cringier clips of streams that Ian never even used.
When was the last time you got dick?
Last night.
The baby won't have plastic surgery.
What?
What's the point? Seriously, like, what's the point? Stop wasting my fucking time, Ricegum. I'm gonna address the fucking points Ian made. Why did you record the calls without the caller's consent or knowledge? Oh wait! He does address them later in the video, so let's check them out. Now he talked about the Gabby Show incident where he smashed her phone because he didn't like being recorded without consent.
I'm not streaming though, I just wanted to call you.
Oh, you're not?
No, I just wanted to call you and just talk. Now people are like, hey, Ricegum was streaming, he fooled you, don't trust him.
Yet, he did the same fucking thing. Ricegum defends himself by saying that there is no difference with what happened with the Gabby Show incident and the live stream clips.
Bro, there's a difference. Me being like, yo, could you not? And they keep going. It's completely different from someone asked me, am I live? And I'm just like, no.
No, there is no difference. Lying to a bunch of girls online, saying that you're not recording them is the same thing as Gabby coming up to you and recording you without consent. Neither you or the girls you called and recorded gave any consent to being recorded. The only difference is you knew Gabby was recording you and the girls on stream didn't. This is hypocrisy and don't fucking deny it. If it really was different, explain to me, because I am genuinely fucking confused.
However, Items actually knows a lot about filming people without consent.
Let's see what my monthly earnings are.
Now Ricegum also calls iDubbbz out for recording him without consent. What iDubbbz did was a fucking joke. I'm sure if Ricegum didn't want to be recorded, he would have told Ian. He even looked at the fucking camera, showing that he does realize he's being recorded, yet says nothing. On top of that, how is Ian recording you in the first place at a convention? How is it comparable at all to the fact that you live stream girls without their knowledge? How is that comparable? He recorded you for like 10 seconds. What you did was a whole live stream where you recorded girls without their knowledge or consent. Oh, yeah, but that's somehow comparable to what Ian did, you scumbag piece of shit.
As if me filming you at VidCon is at all comparable to you breaking someone's phone or you lying to girls on your stream.
The next point he makes is about Ian's old videos. Now, Ian has deleted some of his old videos, not because he was ashamed of them, but because they don't fit on his fucking channel.
But like, is Items deleting his videos, hiding something from us because he's insecure about his old videos?
Ian is a content creator that makes comedy videos, not gaming videos. I'm a gaming YouTuber, not iDubbbz. But back in 2012, Ian did make these gaming videos, but they were deleted because they didn't belong on his iDubbbz TV YouTube channel. That is why he made a gaming channel, Ricegum, you know, a channel where you play video games. Yeah, he did that. So yeah. And even then, people's content do change. So Ian deleting his old videos that didn't fit on his channel is perfectly legitimate. So this point is quite invalid, so let's move on to the next one. Flexing. Better known as bragging or boasting, Ricegum finally responds to a legitimate point Ian made. He claims that all the clips that Ian showed of him talk about the price tag of the clothes he bought was for the purpose of informing his fans because they had the same taste in clothes as him.
All those clips were gathered in a span of 2 years. Sometimes I just say the price tag just for the purpose of the video because I feel like my audience, my viewers have the same taste of clothes as me.
Why do they need to know the cost? If I was a fan, why would I need to know the random price of fabric Bryson bought was $1,600? Why would I need to know that? Or even better yet, if it did cost so much, how do you expect a bunch of 12-year-olds to pay for that shit? Either way, saying the cost of the clothing in the video is quite unnecessary and can be taken as bragging. Just fucking address it and apologize for it, okay?
Okay, you know what? Maybe he has a point. Maybe I do flex a lot.
Then he goes back on his word. He then says he does flex a lot. For fuck's sake, Ricegum, choose a fucking side. Do you brag or do you not brag? Don't say, I never flex, then suddenly say, okay, maybe I do flex. It is contradicting and stupid. If you flex and admit it, then admit it and say sorry, and that's that. Don't start off by saying, oh, I don't, and then contradict yourself like 5 minutes later saying that you do. It's not funny, and it just makes the video worse.
I'm sorry, but like, put yourself in my shoes. Imagine growing up and going to school and seeing all your friends have these cool stuff and you kind of want that stuff too, but at the time, you didn't have enough money.
Ricegum then expands on this point by saying, put yourself into my shoes, being broke and seeing all your friends have cool shit you can't afford. Dude, that's the story of my life. I'm broke as fuck. My phone cost me $90. My gaming setup cost me less than $500. That includes my mic, my editing software, and this camera. I know friends that have better phones than I do. I know friends who have better shit than I do. And even if I won the lottery and won millions of dollars and became as rich as you, I wouldn't brag about it just because I'm poor now and suddenly I'm rich. That is invalid and stupid. Stop making these stupid, invalid points, Ricegum. They're stupid.
Not everything I buy has to be shown off and announced. Like, look guys, you know, not everything I buy has to be that way.
Now, he doesn't mention that not everything he buys needs to be announced. That is a perfectly legitimate point, and I agree with that. By owning up to your faults, it's good. You did a good job there, but that was just one out of the 7 points Ian made, and by just owning up to one of them, it's really fucking pathetic. 10 minutes. If you want to be a YouTube millionaire, stretch out your videos to 10 minutes, and you'll be good. Ricegum has done some sketchy things in the past, like stretch out his videos to 10 minutes as such, including a 3 to 4 minute outro. Ricegum's point is that PewDiePie did the exact same thing, yet Ian didn't call him out on it.
I've only done this like a handful of times, alright? I'm sorry. I kind of learned this from like my favorite YouTuber.
This point makes some sense. I mean, PewDiePie did do the same thing, therefore he should be called out for it, right? Yeah, no. PewDiePie did stretch out his outros, but he did it as a joke, still having some content in his outro. Now, I will admit PewDiePie did have some sketchy outros, but it did seem like he was doing it as a joke, and he did not have extra ads on the videos where he did have a long outro. The whole point of hitting 10 minutes marks is so that you can put extra ads on your video. PewDiePie didn't have any extra ads on his video, at least the videos that you shown in your video. Therefore, yeah, and even then, why does this even matter? Why is Ricegum bringing PewDiePie into the situation? His defense is that since PewDiePie did it, he can too.
I kind of learned this from like my favorite YouTuber. If you're gonna call anyone out on it, call out PewDiePie.
Look, Ricegum, just because someone does something doesn't mean you have to do it too. Ricegum doesn't even really say sorry. He just says that he did it a handful of times and claims that he only did it because PewDiePie was doing it. A weak argument, so his point is also quite invalid. Irrelevant.
I guess I do say that word a lot.
Ricegum, if you want to make a good response video, actually respond to a valid fucking point Ian makes against you. Just respond to the criticisms. Don't just brush them off like they're nothing. Now look, I know you're a busy man, but Ian made a very valid point saying that calling everyone irrelevant is hypocritical because you one day could be irrelevant as well. So yeah, next time, respond to these valid criticisms, please.
The thing that he's very disingenuous about is when he states that all of his videos are jokes. No, they're not.
The thing is about jokes is that they're supposed to be funny. Your diss tracks are not funny.
How are you gonna tell me who I am as a person? As if you know me. All my videos are jokes. I don't know how he's gonna tell me what my videos are or aren't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And you do not play a character, Ricegum. Don't even try that bullshit with me, Ricegum. You don't play a fucking character. Now look, I do admit that you could act different in public than you do in your videos. I mean, take for example me and Callence. My name's Elijah, and I definitely do act different out in public. At least different than Callence does. Callence is a faggot YouTuber who just yells and screams at the camera for 10 hours, trying to use loudness as a valid argument, like I'm doing right fucking now. But, to be fair enough, I admit that. You probably do change characters from when you record videos to when you are in real life. I get that. You can have a different persona online. But you don't try to say that you have this character of yours. That like, oh, Ricegum is this a totally different person. He's an asshole on the internet. But in real life, I'm a 100%, sinless person. Not all of your videos are jokes. Sure, some of them maybe, but if you say that all your videos are jokes, then I'm not gonna take this entire response video of yours seriously because it's all a joke. It's all a fucking joke. I'm not gonna take it seriously then. Now, one of the final points that is made is about the $10,000 contest. Now, the official winner of the contest used a cheap tactic of taking advantage of a tragedy to gain views. So Ricegum didn't announce the winner because the winner used scumbag practices to win the contest. In that case, award a different winner. Award someone else who has had the most views and didn't take advantage of the tragedy. Not announcing a winner is really scummy. I don't care if people forgot about the contest. You gotta award the winner. It's only fair.
At the time I posted the clickbait challenge thing, the video with the most views was something about the Ariana Grande thing, and it just felt wrong. I mean, I wasn't even excited about the challenge anymore.
Now, Ricegum's defense in this is the fact that he could use the $10,000 in the future.
That 10K might come in handy 20 years down the line.
Ricegum, come here real quick. Come to the camera. You're a faggot! You said you're gonna give away the $10,000. Give it away, whether it be to the official winner, which is supposed to be Colossal is Crazy, I believe, or donate to charity. In Ian's content deputy video, he mentions that you can just donate to charity.
What you absolutely need to do is donate it to charity. So I've included 2 links down below, one to the Manchester Bombing Fund and one to the most recent Las Vegas shooting.
He leaves 2 charity links in the description of his video. Just donate to charity, you faggot. I don't care if you've gone broke in 3 years. That $10,000 that you pledged is no longer yours. It's someone else's. When you do giveaways, like Ian said,
as soon as you promise an amount of money like I'm giving away 10 grand, that money is no longer yours.
When you do a giveaway, the money that you're giving away is no longer yours. So yeah, that $10,000 is not yours, you greedy fuckboy. Give it away. Now the final point that was made was the fact that Ian talked about Ricegum's music video. Ian talks about how it's not a coincidence that Ricegum's quality has improved since moving to LA.
It is not a coincidence that your music has improved since moving to LA.
And it isn't. Before moving, Ricegum probably didn't have any access to the equipment he has access to now.
You're now utilizing a professional music studio. You have someone who's filming all the videos for you. Probably have the ghostwriter on payroll.
Such as recording equipment, people to help him do the shit that he did, mixing and mastering the tapes and such. Yeah, I mean, it's true. When you come from like a poor family, or not really poor, but like, when you come from, living in a house where you have to mix and master your own videos and such, obviously your equipment isn't going to be as high-tech as the ones in LA, in the recording studios that you probably pay for and everything, so not gonna lie, it isn't a coincidence, and I agree with that.
You have nothing to be boastful about, you fucking moron!
Ricegum thinks that Ian's whole point was that Ricegum shouldn't utilize the equipment he does.
Okay, what? Is this really a point you're making? You realize that most artists out there utilizes a professional studio?
What's the point at all? Ian's point was simply that Ricegum hasn't improved as a musician, but rather has access to better equipment, therefore making his content better.
You fucking moron!
Now before we end today's video, let's talk about Ricegum's diss track. It sucks. It's just the same repetitive, boring, unoriginal crap that he's always been posting. A song is bad if it took a week to write, perform, film, and edit. On top of all of that, the diss track is just Ricegum making fun of Ian while flexing. He talks about money and makes fun of Ian. That is literally all the lyrics in a nutshell. It is not good. It doesn't even bring up any of the points that Ian made. Therefore, it's just pointless. Now, I wasted several hours dissecting Ricegum's response. Let me bring up some of the points I feel like that should be made against Ricegum's video. It lacks quality. Many arguments Ricegum made could have easily have been made better if he took the proper time to respond to iDubbbz. If he spent a month or so working on the response, it could have actually been very good. The arguments that he made could have been very well made and valid. You can't rush quality, Ricegum, and setting a deadline to when you had to upload this video and a diss track severely ruined the quality of both the video and the diss track. I'm sure you could have made a good response video if you simply took the time to carefully edit the video and write a proper script. If you took the extra week or so to look over some of the points he made, it could have been made into a great video, but sadly, since Ricegum wanted to get this video out fast, a lot of his points he made and arguments are just simply invalid or just plain stupid. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. This video took quite some time to make and edit, and I hope you guys did enjoy once again. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if I earned your subscription, please click that subscribe Please click that subscribe button, and yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Goodbye, and farewell.